People always say, oh, there's no secret to blogging. It's just, I 100% disagree with that. So I wanted to get on here and talk a little bit about blogging. I'm Kath Claire. I am a manifestation guide, a fashion blogger, a lifestyle blogger, which I'm calling a high vibe living blogger. I've been doing it for a long time. And I have a course on it with my friend Rebecca. We are the Crystal Press blogging duo. And I feel like I can tell you the mechanics of blogging, obviously, like how I started mine, the tools I use, the tools I wish I used, because obviously I started a long time ago. So technology is always changing, and there are a ton of cool, beneficial tools and sites out there now that can just make it a lot easier for you. And I can share that, like, no big deal. But I also wanted to talk about, I feel like, the secret to blogging. I feel like people always say, oh, there's no secret to blogging. It's just, you do XYZ and you follow the logarithm, or however you say that, and you'll get followers, and then you'll get campaigns, blah, 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 blah. I 100% disagree with that. I think that you don't have to call it a secret. You can call it something that I think is overlooked and should be a little bit more emphasized when telling people how to start a blog or how to be more successful blogging or in anything on the internet. This is a very fundamental problem that I think all of us experience on some level, some more than others, depending on a lot of factors. But let me just ask you this. When was the last time that you were on social media and you saw somebody doing what you want to do or having what you want to have? Like a second ago? We are always scrolling, and there is a beauty to social media, but there also is, it can be used in two different ways. So what do you do when you see that? When you see someone doing what you want to be doing? I'm sure for like a couple of seconds, you sit there and you dream of having, that Louis Vuitton bag and like throwing it over your shoulder. So proud of yourself because you earned it from a campaign that you landed as a blogger. Or maybe you're traveling to a remote tropical island because of work. How freaking cool does that sound? Well, it only lasts a couple seconds because something kicks in and that little voice tells you that would never happen for you. So you just go back to reality, forget the moment ever happened, and move on until the next time it happens. Which is, only the next time it's going to happen. But I have another question. How many times are you going to let that keep happening before you do something about it? Why don't you use these social media moments, these reminders of what you want, these desires, to inspire you into action instead of shrinking back into the same thing you're doing every day, or believing just your current/past self over your future self. Your future self has all the tools to get your desires. And you could be your future self right now if you skip over that thought and choose to be inspired into action instead of shrinking back into the same reality over and over again. I always love to say, do you think that Sincerely Jules just woke up and had 6 million followers one day and decided to start a blog? What about Kiara, the blonde salad? Do you think she just woke up and had 20 whatever million followers and was like, since I have all these followers, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start a blog. Maybe I'll get some campaigns. There's no risk. I already have these followers. No. They had to start from the bottom, before blogging was, even a real thing, they had to pave the way for the rest of us. All these people that have followers, it's not easier for them. Their journey wasn't easier. The more that you give truth to that story that you're telling yourself, and I'm not invalidating it at all. I know everybody has their story and everybody's different, but the more you validate that story you're telling yourself, the longer it's going to take for you to go after your dreams. It might not be blogging, it might be a career change or a business that you want to start. I don't know, but you have to believe in yourself. That's the thing that I feel like with blogging, no one talks about, like, the secret to success, because we're all so focused on how many followers do I have or how many likes did that get me. Do you like yourself? Like, you have to believe in yourself, in your dream, in order to become a successful blogger, in order to land those campaigns of your dreams, in order to fulfill the mission that you want to fulfill, bring your vision to life. So, too often, I come across people trying to blog. Sometimes I'm this person where I forget this little tidbit. So this video is as much for me as it is you, but people trying to blog, but they can't get past what they see as real in that moment. They can't believe in the unseen long enough for it to become reality. So that's faith, right? Believing in yourself until your dream comes true. That doesn't mean not pivoting. That doesn't mean learning and continuing to grow and that you just keep doing the same thing over and over again. But you have to keep doing the same thing in massive action for long enough for your dream to catch up with you, for this decision that you've made to make inspired action to create your reality. So, if someone was to straight up just ask me, which is true, this has happened, if there's a secret to blogging, that's the secret. The secret is, yes, the mechanics of signing up with Bluehost, getting your free URL for the year, choosing your URL, choosing your design on Etsy or ThemeForest or Bluechic, which was where we got ours for the Crystal Press, and, learning how to work WordPress, things like that. Or if you like Squarespace, I didn't like Squarespace, so if that's your thing, then, learning how to work Squarespace. But all of those things are the mechanics, and all of those things are easy to learn. But what's not easy to learn, and what a lot of people don't talk about, is that you, every day, have to wake up and believe in yourself and do the things that make you believe in yourself. Even when other people aren't liking your photos or following on your Instagram, or if your friends aren't supporting you or whatever it is, you have to keep going, because they aren't the ones creating your reality. You are. Okay? You are, baby. It's all you. So what you believe, you can conceive and you will achieve. I think that's how it goes. But anyways, so that's my 2 cents. I just wanted to go on a little rant here, just share this with you guys. And also, as you know, I have a course, How to Blog on Your Own Terms. It's available if you would like to join me with more of these little tidbits, and, I can help mentor you along the way if you want to start a blog and want that help and feel called to join my course. I'd love to have you. But like I said, I can also link below my blog post about how to start a blog with all the links to the tools that I mentioned and more. I really go into a little bit more detail. I just wanted to focus on this little believing in yourself tidbit. So if you want to start a blog, you go out and you do it, and you believe in yourself. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do it, because you freaking can. All right? All right. Talk soon.